Good morning, and welcome to The Sun is Trying to Shine This Morning, Winnipeg. See how it goes. Now, I hope it's going to be sunny and dry this afternoon, because this afternoon I have to go to the hospital for an MRI. Another one. I thought I just had one. Why can't they do these things all at once? You know, scan you once and then you're done, right? No. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to have to cut today's episode off a little bit early. But what we are going to be doing today, all being well, is it looks like in step 28 here, the next thing we have to do is install this pipe work and this piece here into I think it's I think it's this bulkhead right here. And then in step 29, then we somehow get the two halves mated together here. I was noticing earlier this morning, though, I missed painting one of the smallest wheels. I don't know if it was supposed to be red or green. It's probably red, because I think we only had two green ones that we had to paint. And there has to be a couple of little wheels go on. I think the green ones go on this pipe right here. Yeah, so we got to do that. I think the thing to do would be to get those on there now. It's going to be a little bit, you know, I'm wondering if I should bring the hull back over here and lay it down and use the hull as a jig to hold everything together, so that I get everything lined up, so that when the glue dries, these pipes are going to be basically in the right direction already. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. The sunrise this morning was, I couldn't see it, so we won't be having a sunrise at the end of today's episode. Haven't seen the walkers yet. They may or may not have come by yet. Okay, so here we are with our cup. It says that it's almost full here. I think that's what it stands for. And let's get going here. That's an unusual cup. It's you know, you feel kind of funny when you're drinking out of it, you know, because you're holding it one way, but you're drinking from it another. At least that's the way I feel about it. So it's all right. I like it. I like this cup. It's unusual. It's the only cup like it up in the cup rack. Okay. Yeah. Let's recompose here and see if we can't get something done. I think I'll better go over and grab the hull and get it set up here on the table. You know what? I think I better find out what color that wheel is supposed to be and paint that first. I'll just quickly do it off camera. And I think it's probably supposed to be the red. Which will be the X7, I believe. Okay, so we're good to go here. Okay, let's get at that. Okay, changing plans again. After I painted the little wheel red, which is this one right here, I realized that if I mount these pipes where they're supposed to go in these bulkheads, then it's going to be more difficult to put on the decals, which I forgot about. In other words, on this piece right here, this decal actually goes right there on this part that's already molded into the bulkhead. And then on this one, there's several decals that have to go, and they show up right here on this graphic. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 different decals that go on this part right here. Now this one and this one, they also go on parts that are, well, you're too far away to actually see it, but they're already molded into the excuse me, into the bulkhead, and the other 4 go on parts that we dropped down yesterday. Is there one that goes there? Anyway, we'll figure it out. So I think what I better do is grab my decal sheet, cut these out, and maybe that's what we should do today. So yeah, we won't be gluing these on today. Yeah, decals always take time. Good morning, Missy. Good morning, Missy. How are you this morning? How are you this morning? Hey? How are you this morning? Is it going good? Is it going good? Do we have something for you? Do we have something for you? There we go. There we go. Does that taste good? Does that taste good? Huh? You like that? Is that a good one? There we go. There we go. Yeah.
The triangle in back is 2,500 steps. There we go. You got it that time, didn't you, Missy?
She made it that time, did she?
Yes.
She just slid right clean off.
I was sitting in a different spot.
It's wet there, so.
There's Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron's my friend. The source of premium grade dog bones. Everyone take notice.
One of the viewers said he didn't get to see Missy yesterday, so he's unsubscribing. He was kidding, of course.
Yeah.
I sent him a link.
It wasn't a viewer by the name of Coco.
No. I sent him the link to show him how he could see Missy in the bike ride. Yep, everybody loves Missy the dog. Okay, now as near as I can tell, on this piece here, there's just one decal. Looks like it's probably I'm guessing it's an ammeter. If you look closely, you can sort of see a little A on there. At least I thought I could. Unless I was looking at another decal. Right now I can't hardly see nothing. But, yeah, it's got to go right on here, right there. That looks like an ammeter. Now, my thought is that, my hope is rather that, that when I, oh sure, keep poking at it until it flips on the floor, why don't you? Okay, my hope is that when I put it on there, the solvacent is going to dissolve the cellulose or whatever you call it, and it's going to sort of recess down into this cavity here. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. So now there is another problem. It's getting late this morning, and and right now the weather is. I think I can get out for a quick ride on my bike, and because if I don't do it, in all likelihood, by the time I get back from the hospital this afternoon, it might be too late, and they are predicting possible 60% chance of thunder showers. We had a real heavy rain here yesterday. In fact, it made the news. Okay, but that was yesterday, so. Okay, it's about 3 minutes after 12 noon, and I just got back from my bike ride. I was trying out a new app, and not a new app on the phone, but a new app on my computer for bringing up the files that this phone, I think it's called KML files or something. And I was having trouble getting Google to do it like they did last year, so I don't know if Google has changed or what. Anyway, we're going to try and put this dialed right there. And maybe what I should do is I'll put the macro lens on, otherwise you're going to not be able to see it very good. So just give me a moment here, and we'll put our macro lens on. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the 56 off of here. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of microset on here just to help float it around. That's maybe a little bit too much. Use one of Gabe's swabs here and get rid of some of that. There. Alright, now can I slide this? Whoops, I'm getting my fingers in your way, aren't I? Should have thought of that. Okay, now we want to slide this off. I'm going to have to just hook onto it here. Try and get it straight over. No, it's buckling on me. I don't think I have enough microset, maybe. And that is too much, but it might help to make this float around a little better. Now let's try the swab. I am just not good at this, am I? Why will that not move over? Maybe if I can just hook it just at the top. Like that. Now if I could just go up just a little bit more. I'm buckling it, aren't I? Okay, let's just get a fresh swab here and remove some of this. Hey, I guess I'd use that one for something else. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. I can tell already. This is not going to be good. I just couldn't. The decal is too big. You know what? The decal is too big for this thing. Unless it was designed that way, and if you get it perfectly square, then it will, you know, I don't think there's anything much I can do here. Okay, this is the Solvaset. Yeah, this decal is almost worse than nothing. Yeah, gee whiz. Yeah, it's just too big. I thought it would go into that, but it's not. Okay, well, at least we got one sort of on. I hope the others go better than this. Okay, I'm just looking at this in the monitor, and this does not look good, even though we probably are not going to be able to see it. I'm just going to remove this, and I think it was Jerry was suggesting. Looks like it. No, it's just completely ruined now. And I think it was Jerry was suggesting that I would paint these dials white. So I think what I'm going to do is paint this one white. You know, at least it'll. I know the decal is basically black, but yeah, this just did not work. May as well get rid of some of the water here. Okay, for relevance here, you can see how small this decal was that we were working with. These two dials take number 33 and number 34, and as near as I can tell, these decals are identical, even though they have different numbers. But that just stands to reason, because both of these dials are the same thing. Probably they had something to do with them, with the electric motors. Anyway, I'm just speculating. Who knows? However, My taxi's coming to pick me up. Oh, probably about an hour and a half from right now. I want to get today's video all uploaded and everything because I probably won't be back from the hospital in time to do it. So I'm going to call her quits, and we're going to have to do this tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we will see you tomorrow.